Hi again, it's Steve from Stapling and Nailing Supplies at mytoolkit.co.uk. You get a lot of use for nail guns, and people don't, or for whatever reason, don't want to use a compressor and air lines, the inconvenience. And they may have used gas generated tools, and sometimes the inconvenience with purchasing of gas, or the gas not working in certain areas, temperatures, etc. And what we've got is a solution to that. I'm only joking. You don't have to use a hammer. There are other methods. But see, I even made Chloe laugh. No, it's the Senco Fusion. You've probably come across it before. We've had it on the site. But I just want to do a bit more of an in-depth video. Now, the Senco Fusion nailers, they do an 18 gauge and a 16 gauge in straight magazines, and they also do the 16 and a 15 gauge in angle magazines. But what I'm just showing you now, as you can see, that's a 16 gauge and an 18 gauge there. It gives plenty of portability. It does have a battery on it, lithium ion, but the whole function of the tool is just like a pneumatic tool. In this cylinder here, which is something you don't change, you don't take out, compacted in the tool there, it has dry nitrogen. Under pressure, 130 psi at the top of the cylinder there. And if you can imagine your driver is charged with that gas behind it, and as soon as you pull the trigger, it fires, just like a pneumatic tool. And the use of the battery is through a rack and a pinion to pull the driver back again. So you get that feel and that use just like a pneumatic tool. Lithium ion battery, 18 volt, you can see, pop onto a charger there. Charge time on this, 15 minutes gives you 80%, 45 minutes you'll go up to 100%, and about 600 shots on a full charge. A lot of standard features, lithium ion, as you can see there. You got an indicator, a charge indicator as well on that, which is a nice feature. The 18 gauge, magazine 16, they just don't do just like your pneumatic tools. Drop your pins in and away you go. Belt hook, reversible, like lots of other tools, you put it one side or the other. Adjustable depth of drive, there's a knurl knob there, and there's also a sight window. And of course it won't fire until you actually depress the safety. But something else on these tools, you can actually isolate the tool, you can have it to a single shot, or you can have it to a bump fire, multi-shot. And what they have done, they've just upgraded very recently to certain new features on the tools coming through. And if I just put the battery on this one, whereas before it was like a rocker arm, you went from isolation to single shot or to bump fire. Now you actually hold that switch down, and after a couple of seconds it comes on. That is in its single shot mode. If I press it again, it will actually turn off. And then at the top of it, if I hold that, it will start to flash. There we go, it's in its multi-shot mode. But I think one of the features is that they've put this into the tool, if I just switch that off at the moment, is if you leave it in the on position with the battery engaged, after 35 minutes it'll shut down. Whereas of course on the other style model it would drain the battery. And for the tool to be working, obviously a charged battery, you need fasteners in the magazine, and of course the tool has to be switched in the on position. Pretty simple, eh? So there we go. Senco Fusion, 18 gauge and 16 gauge, 16 angled and 15 gauge angled. This is the 18 gauge. I'll put some pins in, and it makes sense to put the 50mm, 2 inch. I want to show you, it puts them home. Adjustable depth of drive, just put some safety goggles on. A little bit of timber. I'll go back to that setting again, just hold it down the bottom. That's single shot. And you can also see there it's got an LED light. As I depress that, illuminates the work surface. And that's put in, below the surface, a 2 inch pin. Now if I was to hold the trigger and go for the bounce fire, it's actually in the single shot mode. Hold it, switch it off, multi-shot. When I tried it earlier, I think it then flashes, there we go. I could hold it. There you can see. Works just like a pneumatic tool. So there we go, Steve, mytoolkit.co.uk, and I hope that's give you a few more tips. And if you want to buy hammers, well, you know where to get those as well. See you again soon. Take care.